Hi guys, and welcome to the Violet Light channel. Okay guys, let's get a little bit of a look of what is going on, in the energy connection between you and your person, and their feelings, and what's going on in their world as well. So first of all, we have the Sun card over here. So I just want to talk a little bit about the Sun card. And then we can continue more about your person and everything. So with the Sun card over here, this is literally about what is currently going on within your energy connection with your person. So the Sun card is basically when we think about the sun. The sun is warming, the sun is bright, the sun gives joy and all of that energy. But as well, the sun has the ability to shine light on certain things. So overall, I think, when you and your person is together, there is that potential for a lot of fun and a lot of good times. And, things shine bright, you feel happy, your person feels happy. So there is that good connection. But right now, so that's the time when you guys are together. But right now, the sun is shining some kind of energy and energy on your relationships, and is enlightening certain problems or certain kind of issues or something like that. So yes, the sun has that very happy energy, but at the same time it shines light on certain issues within the relationship. And currently where your energy connection with you and your person and this relationship is that there are certain issues within this relationship, certain kind of problems, just certain things that's now coming to light within your energy connection between you and your person. And it's coming to light so that we can see what is going on and bring healing to it, or whatever you need to do within your energy connection. Okay guys, so I'm just going to show you guys the other cards that came out, and then we'll get into the messages of your person. So first of all, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the High Priestess over here. We have the Strength card over here. We have the Seven of Cups over here. We again have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Wands over here. We have the World card. We have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, guys, so let's get into the energy. Okay, so first of all, from your side, I think that, you feel that there's some kind of imbalance within this energy connection. So the imbalance can be many, many different things. This can literally be on a power thing where maybe one person in the relationship wants to be more domineering, or this can be just that imbalance where you guys seek different things within the relationship. Maybe one person gives more in the relationship, another person doesn't give as much as the other person. Maybe there's some kind of issues where somebody feels they are supporting everything and the other person isn't supporting so much. So that kind of energy of imbalance, and this is also causing an energy of frustration within you, because if there's imbalances, there's a lot of stuff that comes up, and it can be very frustrating, and it can also make us that we feel, that there's so much that we want to say, and maybe when we talk about this, there might be some kind of arguments, or just a very uncomfortable energy. And maybe even, the energy where maybe communication isn't the way that you would like it to be at this moment in time. Maybe it's not flowing, maybe there are blockages, maybe that which needs to be said is not being said at the moment in time. And very often when that energy is like that, we can also feel frustrated and guarded as well. So I think, you might be going with this energy as well, that you might be experiencing this in this relationship. But, let's get a little bit into the energy of your person and what is going on within their lives, and as well, maybe how they view the connection, maybe your feelings. Let's see what comes up. So first of all, I do want to mention that there is something about you that really draws your person towards you. it's this very mysterious energy. It's an energy where they feel, there's some kind of very, very deep connection between you guys, and maybe it's even very difficult for them to explain this deep connection. This can be a connection where they feel like maybe a soul connection, or that they've known you before, or just that kind of familiar energy. And this is very intriguing to this person. They feel very intrigued by this energy because it might be that they've never experienced this kind of energy before, but there's like a lot of they find you very mysterious in a certain way, but there's a lot of unsaid things and a lot of stuff that is maybe like kind of a mystery. This can literally be from your person. Maybe they are not expressing their true feelings and their true energies that they feel towards you. But there is some kind of, how can I say, like something that's maybe not so very clear. And I think this can be maybe that, your person isn't expressing exactly how they are feeling about you, but this can also be that they feel maybe there's so much more that they can learn from you, that kind of mysterious energy. But definitely there is some kind of very deep connection that they feel towards you, but it's very difficult for them to explain this connection. This is that energy, I've known you before. And if you believe in past lives, it can be that that they've known you in a past life, but there is a very deep connection that they are unable to really place together. It's kind of that energy, they're not sure, why are they feeling this way, why do they feel that kind of deep soul connection with you. And I think overall, this is also making that person where they realize that there's something very special in this connection between you and them. It is also that energy where, they find you very, how can I say, almost very intriguing as well. They feel that there's so much going on in your world. This can be on many different levels, like a lot going on in your world, a lot that they need to discover from you, but there's some kind of, deepness within this connection. In whichever way you can take it, they're also very drawn to you, and they might find you very, very attractive, very sensual, that kind of energy as well. So this person being very intrigued by you and feeling this very soul, this soul connection, this deep connection, a kind of connection that's difficult for them to explain, has placed them in a space where they feel a little bit all over the place. The energy is, it's kind of this overwhelming energy where they just kind of feel very ungrounded and kind of all over the place. They don't know like what to do right now about these feelings, about these energies, about these connections. They just feel overwhelmed about all of this. And because they feel overwhelmed, their energy is all over the place. And it's that energy that again causes that energy where things can go in circles. Nothing really gets resolved at this moment in time. And this can be, because your person is in that space of feeling just overwhelmed with this energy connection. It is that energy where as well, right now, they really have these raw kind of emotions that they need to deal with. And this is causing them a lot of energy, energy where it's all this raw emotions that they have to deal with, and this is causing them to just feel all over the place as well, very ungrounded, and a lot of things that they need to decide on now. And your person is in a space where they really need to step into their strength. They need to work on themselves to actually have the strength to do what it is that they need to do, to maybe have a discussion with you, to work on the issues that you guys are having within the relationship. It is that energy where there's just so much raw emotions going on, and all of these raw emotions, it feels that they need to tame themselves. They need to go within and really find their strength within them to deal with this whole situation, to deal with this whole connection, to deal with everything that is currently going on within this connection. But this person is also very, in a space where they are, how can I say, they kind of trying to be avoidant of all of these feelings and energies that they are feeling. They're avoidant of speaking their truth. They are avoidant of you maybe communicating or saying what it is that they are feeling, or the issues that they are experiencing in the relationship, because they don't want conflicting energies. They're kind of avoidant of conflict, and that is why they are also not moving forward. They're not expressing what they need to express. They're not doing what they need to do. Take it however it resonates for your relationship, because they fear that kind of conflict. They're very avoidant of issues like conflict, or just that uncomfortable energy that comes with conflict. But we can also see that at this moment in time, there's a lot of avoidance as well going on with your person. They avoiding certain things. So like I mentioned, this can be avoidance, avoiding to communicate something, avoiding to deal with the issues, avoiding to communicate, their feelings or the situation, whatever it might be for you. But we do see an avoidance energy. But this person is also in a place where they realize that they now need to make a decision about this relationship, a choice. There's something that they need to do within this relationship. And right now, this person is in a space where they're really thinking about the options that they need to take within this energy connection, the choices that they have within this energy connection. And this person is in a space where they do not want to make the wrong choice. They're kind of in a space where they're evaluating all the choices that they have, and they're deciding what will be the best choice for them to take at this moment in time. They also don't want to lose out on a good choice, because maybe they're in a space that maybe they don't know what the future of this relationship will bring, or they're unsure about something, unsure maybe about the connection with you, unsure about the connection, the future of the connection. So that is why this person is in a space of evaluating and seeing all their options and thinking, what will this option bring? What will this option bring? Thinking about all the options. And there is that energy again of mystery coming in, because, there is unsure. If I take a certain option, what will that option bring into my life? Will I be happy with this option? Will I be happy with this choice? So this is also keeping them in a kind of energy where they're just evaluating things and they're not really doing anything, because again, we can see that avoidance energy coming in, where that person is just unsure. They're not sure what it is that they need to do. It's that energy where they just like in a space of deciding now, and they are very unsure. We can also see that maybe this person is also in a space where it can literally be that they are unsure about the choices that they need to make, because maybe on some deep level there is some kind of self-worth issues, some kind of issues where they really want to be in control, and maybe they just don't have that control anymore, or they feel out of control, and maybe that is not why they are taking any action into with this energy connection as well. I feel that like as well with all the choices and all the options that they have to make, they're really in a space, like I mentioned before, where they're really evaluating all the options and choices that they have in their life. With options, it doesn't necessarily mean that other options of people or other options for a romantic relationship. These are just like options of what is it that they want in their life. Do they want a serious relationship? Do they want to maybe go travel? Do they want to start a business? It's just all the options of life that this person now wants, because at the end they really want to feel complete, because right now it is that energy where they're just feeling overwhelmed with this energy connection and the feelings that they are feeling. And like I mentioned, it's making them feel out of control. They're just not feeling very in control. It's just an overwhelming feeling. And this person is now in a space where they no longer want to feel that energy. They feel they want to take control because they're feeling very much out of control, and they want to feel complete again. They want to tie up any loose ends within this relationship. They want to tie it up, and they in themselves want to make the right decision, the right choice, so that they can feel complete. But again, it is that energy where they are feeling very unsure about the future of this connection, and also unsure about what it is that they want. This can also just be about them, unsure about their life and what it is that they want. They're feeling very much out of control right now. Okay, let's see the other messages that came through. Over here, soul family. So with this soul family, yes, we can put that energy again where they feel, a very strong connection towards you, some kind of soul connection, some kind of past life connection. There is something special within this energy connection, between you and this person. Then over here, we have, you are the answer to my prayers. So, you know, again, it can be that you bring up all those raw emotions within them, and you know, it is that energy where maybe they might even be avoidant of all these emotions that they are currently feeling, all these, you know, feelings of, you know, that they feel about you. And then I need time. So this can literally be your person maybe needing time to decide about what it is that they want in their life, or maybe what it is that they want within this energy connection. And then we have excited. So this can literally mean that they feel very excited in your energy field, you know, there's that happy, joyful feeling. This can also be that when you guys are together, it's that happy energy, that joyful energy that you guys feel together. And then over here we have, I want to tell you the truth. Okay, so this can be, again, that energy where your person is avoidant of expressing their emotions and their feelings, or, you know, whatever it might be. This can also be, again, coming back to the Five of Wands over here, that maybe there is something that they want to communicate towards you, but maybe this will cause some kind of conflict, and they kind of just being avoidant of communicating, avoidant that there might be some kind of conflict. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this message resonated for you, and please give a thumbs up if it did. Thank you so much. Keep well.